What is up, ladies and gentlemen? I introduced to you the finished face of the hangar. We finally got the last of the siding up, and man, it looks good.
Not the fingertip, I get the whole hand dirty. It's an injury to never breach, make a body sturdy. And at the end of that, turn it on like a thermostat. Hot mess, effortless, throw yourself with the heat is at.
I don't know which one to say.
Make it work somehow, heat all over it. Pour it all out, get all over it. Now make a mess, throw down with a little grit. Let it all out, get all over it.
Since the last video, when we got the trim from R&M Steel, basically Eric and I spent one full day putting the trim to the hangar door up, as well as the insulation, which it had this like pretty much rigid foam insulation that had a shiny silver foil on the back, and then on the inside it's actually got this aluminum sheet that's like faced with white that has a really nice little texture to it. It's a really clean way of doing the insulation because it's all tongue and groove. So I actually really like how Diamond Doors does their insulation on their doors. Overall, it was pretty easy to put together. I think it just ended up being so time consuming just because of the framed openings. Like every time you add a window or a door in one of these buildings, it's like, that's what slows you down. But really, really happy with how the finish turned out. I know on camera it's probably hard to tell in the background, but I'm really just happy with the finish of everything on the front. Super excited to see that open. We did get all the corner caps on, as well as all the trim to the edge of the siding where it meets the hangar door. So we are now fully done with all of the siding, which is such a relief. That took way longer than I expected. And I guess in hindsight, if I was to do this again, I probably would not do the regular fiberglass batting like insulation. I would probably have saved up for a little longer and done some other form of insulation. Even the stuff that was on the hangar door was so much nicer to work with and left so much nicer of a finish on the inside. Just that face on the inside that's like the metal, white metal, so much cleaner than our wrinkly mess with the batting. I think that's the route I would have gone. Also, I know a lot of the steel companies, including R&M Steel, do have options where you can get insulated panels. So basically it would have the steel on the outside, then like a rigid or closed cell foam of whatever inches, maybe it's 4 or 8 inches, and then another sheet of metal that's your inside face. So then it's like a finished inside panel, which, you know, I think would have looked nicer, and it probably would have been a much better R value. I don't know how much more that would have costed, because just even the building here was way more expensive than I wanted to pay initially. And I will get into the cost of everything, but I want to wait until we get everything done and once the dust settles, so I can give you guys a total cost breakdown of what this is costing. Obviously it's over double what I originally hoped to get it done for. Anyway, the other stuff we've gotten done before we did the hangar door was we put the liner in for the roof insulation system, and I'm doing the Energy Saver roof. So basically we had to put all these straps in through the roof system, and then there was these large liners that got pulled through above the straps and underneath the roof purlins, and then they get fastened on each end and then glued to the top of each rafter. It was quite an ordeal. I think it took us 2 days just to pull out those liners. But what that means is the roof is ready now to be sheeted now that we've got all the siding done. Just today I went through, pulled out or shook out all the roof panels where they need to go, set up templates, and pre-drilled all of those. So the plan is, hopefully tomorrow I can get enough guys out here to get up and start doing the roof thing. The problem though is that we've been having 20 to 30 mile an hour winds every single day. So it kind of leaves us with this, like, I don't know, couple hour window in the morning before the wind picks up that we can really get stuff done. But given that these panels are like 28 feet long, I just don't want to risk us up there, you know, 20 feet high trying to move around panels and the wind and all that. So I guess to sum up where I'm at, not as far as I kind of thought I'd be at this point, but I'm starting to see the finish line and it's starting to come together. Very excited. It is not nearly as easy though as designing a website with Squarespace. And thank you again, Squarespace, for sponsoring yet another one of my videos. And for those of you that don't know, Squarespace is the ultimate way to build a website and run your business. You start with one of their award-winning templates, you craft it into your own beautiful, professional looking website that works on both desktop as well as mobile. And it's all running on their new Fluid engine, which means it's easier than ever to take one of the templates and tweak and change it into your own personalized website. No experience necessary, and they have features for every industry. So it doesn't matter if you're trying to run a personal blog, have an online store, or have it help you schedule appointments for whatever service you might be providing, you can do that with Squarespace. So if you haven't yet, head over to squarespace.com for a free trial, and when you're ready to purchase, make sure you use code Trent Palmer. That'll get you 10% off. Thank you again, Squarespace, for sponsoring this one, and thank you guys for sticking around. And you guys know the drill. Like this video if you do. Subscribe if you haven't. Come be my wingman. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.
You work somehow.